Splicing RX, also known as ROMIX, cable to knob and tube wiring requires adherence to the National Electrical Code, NEC, and safe electrical practices. The NEC mandates that all splices must be housed within an approved junction box. This junction box serves to contain and protect the splice, preventing potential hazards. The junction box needs to be appropriately sized to accommodate the number and gauge of conductors being spliced, ensuring there's sufficient space for safe and effective connections. When splicing the conductors, utilize wire nuts or other splicing devices that are specifically approved for electrical connections. These connectors provide a secure and reliable mechanical and electrical bond between the conductors. After making the connections with wire nuts, insulate the splices with electrical tape. This insulation is crucial to prevent short circuits and ensure that the connections are safe from accidental contact. Once the splices are properly made and insulated, carefully place them inside the junction box. Ensure that the conductors are neatly arranged within the box and that there is no strain on the connections. Finally, close and secure the junction box with its cover, making sure it is firmly attached and provides a complete enclosure for the splices. Here is a step-by-step guide on how to splice RX cable to knob and tube wiring. Firstly, before beginning any electrical work, it is crucial to turn off the power to the circuit you will be working on. Locate the corresponding circuit breaker or fuse in your electrical panel and switch it off or remove it. This step ensures your safety by preventing electric shock. Secondly, carefully remove the existing knob and tube wiring from the wall or ceiling where the splice will be made. Handle the old wiring with caution, as the insulation may be brittle or damaged. Thirdly, measure and cut the RX cable to the desired length. Ensure you have enough cable to comfortably reach the junction box and make the necessary connections without any strain. Fourthly, using a wire stripper, carefully remove the insulation from the ends of both the RX cable wires and the knob and tube wires. Be careful not to nick or damage the conductors themselves, as this can weaken the connection and potentially lead to future problems. Fifthly, twist the exposed wires of the RX cable and the knob and tube wires together. This mechanical connection helps to ensure a solid electrical bond. Sixthly, for added security and conductivity, solder the twisted wires together. Use a soldering iron and electrical solder to create a strong and reliable connection. Allow the solder joint to cool completely before proceeding. Seventhly, thoroughly cover the solder joint with electrical tape. Apply several layers of tape to ensure complete insulation and prevent any exposed metal from causing a short circuit. Eighthly, carefully insert the splice wires into the junction box. Arrange the wires neatly within the box, making sure they are not overcrowded or strained. Ninthly, close and securely fasten the junction box cover. Ensure that the cover is properly attached to provide a complete and protective enclosure for the splice. Tenthly, after completing the splice and securing the junction box, turn the power back onto the circuit at the electrical panel. Test the circuit to ensure that the connection is working properly and that there are no issues. Always remember to adhere to local electrical codes and regulations, as they may vary depending on your location. If you are unsure about any aspect of the splicing process, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure the work is done safely and correctly. Working with electricity can be dangerous, so it is essential to take all necessary precautions and prioritize safety. The National Electrical Code, NEC, provides detailed guidelines and requirements for electrical installations and splices. Familiarize yourself with the relevant sections of the NEC to ensure your work complies with code standards. This helps to ensure the safety and reliability of your electrical system. When choosing wire nuts or other splicing devices, make sure they are listed and labeled by a recognized testing laboratory such as UL or ETL. This indicates that the devices have been tested and meet safety standards for electrical connections. Use only approved splicing devices for your electrical work. When selecting a junction box, choose one that is made of metal or durable plastic and is specifically designed for electrical splices. The box should be large enough to accommodate the wires and splicing devices without overcrowding. Ensure that the junction box is securely mounted to a structural member to prevent it from moving or becoming dislodged. When stripping the insulation from the wires, use a wire stripper that is properly sized for the gauge of the wire. This will help to prevent damage to the conductor and ensure a clean and reliable connection. Avoid using knives or other sharp objects to strip the insulation, as this can easily nick or cut the wire. When twisting the wires together, make sure they are tightly twisted to create a solid mechanical connection. Use pliers if necessary to ensure a tight and secure twist. A loose or poorly twisted connection can lead to overheating and potential fire hazards. When soldering the wires, use a soldering iron that is hot enough to melt the solder quickly and efficiently. Apply the solder to the heated wires, allowing it to flow evenly around the connection. Avoid using too much solder, as this can create a bulky and brittle joint. Allow the solder joint to cool completely before applying electrical tape. When applying electrical tape, use a high-quality tape that is specifically designed for electrical insulation. Overlap each layer of tape to create a secure and waterproof seal. Extend the tape beyond the solder joint to provide complete insulation. After completing the splice, inspect the connection carefully to ensure that there are no exposed wires or loose connections. Use a multimeter to test the continuity of the circuit and verify that the splice is working properly. If you find any problems, correct them immediately before turning the power back on. When working with knob and tube wiring, be aware that it may be old and brittle. Handle the wiring with care to avoid damaging it or creating new problems. If the knob and tube wiring is in poor condition, consider replacing it with modern wiring to improve the safety and reliability of your electrical system. Before starting any electrical work, obtain the necessary permits from your local building department. This will ensure that your work complies with local codes and regulations. Schedule an inspection of your work by a qualified electrical inspector to verify that it meets all applicable standards. Working with electricity can be dangerous, so it is important to take all necessary precautions to protect yourself and others. Wear appropriate safety gear, such as safety glasses and gloves, to prevent injuries. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Remember to always prioritize safety when working with electricity. By following these steps and guidelines, you can safely and effectively splice RX cable to knob and tube wiring and ensure a reliable and code-compliant electrical connection. The importance of proper grounding cannot be overstated in electrical systems. Grounding provides a safe path for fault currents to flow back to the source, tripping the circuit breaker or fuse and preventing electrical shock hazards. When splicing RX cable to knob and tube wiring, ensure that the grounding conductor in the RX cable is properly connected to a suitable grounding point. This may involve connecting it to a grounding electrode, such as a ground rod or a metal water pipe, or to the grounding system of the building. If the knob and tube wiring does not have a grounding conductor, it is essential to add one when making the splice. This can be done by running a separate grounding conductor from the junction box to a suitable grounding point. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the best grounding method for your specific situation. Proper grounding is essential for the safety of your electrical system and the protection of people and property. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. These devices automatically interrupt the flow of current when it exceeds a safe level, preventing damage to the wiring and equipment and reducing the risk of fire. When splicing RX cable to knob and tube wiring, it is important to ensure that the overcurrent protection device is properly sized for the circuit. The size of the circuit breaker or fuse should be based on the ampacity of the wiring and the load it is intended to serve. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate overcurrent protection device for your specific application. Proper overcurrent protection is essential for the safety and reliability of your electrical system. When working with electrical wiring, it is important to use the correct wire gauge for the circuit. Wire gauge refers to the thickness of the wire, which determines its ampacity or current carrying capacity. Using a wire that is too small for the circuit can lead to overheating, voltage drop, and potential fire hazards. When splicing RX cable to knob and tube wiring, ensure that the wire gauge of the RX cable is compatible with the existing knob and tube wiring and the load it is intended to serve. Consult with a qualified electrician or refer to the National Electrical Code (NEC) to determine the appropriate wire gauge for your specific application. Using the correct wire gauge is essential for the safety and performance of your electrical system. Electrical connections should be made in a manner that ensures good conductivity and mechanical strength. Poorly made connections can lead to overheating, voltage drop, and potential fire hazards. When splicing RX cable to knob and tube wiring, use approved splicing devices, such as wire nuts, to make secure and reliable connections. Twist the wires tightly together before applying the wire nut, and ensure that the wire nut is properly tightened to provide a firm grip on the wires. Avoid using tape alone to make electrical connections, as tape can loosen over time and lead to a poor connection. Inspect all connections carefully to ensure that they are properly made and that there are no exposed wires or loose strands. Properly made electrical connections are essential for the safety and reliability of your electrical system. When working with electrical wiring, it is important to follow safe work practices to prevent electrical shock and other hazards. Always turn off the power to the circuit before working on the wiring. Use insulated tools to prevent accidental contact with live wires. Wear appropriate personal protective equipment, such as safety glasses and gloves. Avoid working in wet or damp conditions. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. Following safe work practices is essential for preventing electrical accidents and injuries. The National Electrical Code (NEC) is a comprehensive set of standards for electrical installations in the United States. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. When splicing RX cable to knob and tube wiring, it is important to comply with all applicable requirements of the NEC. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it is important to use the latest edition of the code. Consult with a qualified electrician or refer to the NEC to ensure that your work complies with all applicable standards. Compliance with the NEC is essential for the safety and reliability of your electrical system. Regular inspections and maintenance are essential for ensuring the continued safety and reliability of your electrical system. Inspect your wiring, connections, and equipment periodically for signs of damage or deterioration. Replace any damaged or worn components promptly. Test your overcurrent protection devices to ensure that they are functioning properly. Clean your electrical panels and equipment to remove dust and debris. Schedule regular inspections by a qualified electrician to identify and address any potential problems. Regular inspections and maintenance can help to prevent electrical accidents and ensure the long-term safety and performance of your electrical system. If you are planning to make significant changes to your electrical system, such as adding new circuits or appliances, it is important to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the system is properly designed and installed. An electrician can assess your electrical needs and recommend the appropriate wiring, overcurrent protection, and grounding to meet those needs. They can also ensure that your work complies with all applicable codes and regulations. Consulting with an electrician can help to prevent costly mistakes and ensure the safety and reliability of your electrical system. When working with electricity, it is important to be aware of the potential hazards and to take appropriate precautions to protect yourself and others. Electricity can be dangerous, but by following safe work practices and complying with applicable codes and regulations, you can minimize the risk of electrical accidents. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity, and if you are not comfortable doing the work yourself, hire a qualified electrician to do it for you. Staying safe while working with electricity is paramount.